Pontiac
Easy
or
trying.
whatever. When
Hey,
I got around like high school before college, I was working at TJ Maxx,
that's crazy job, bro.
like $200. Hiring on the spot interviews. I put in so much work behind that counter, bro. We don't put the sensors on the cheaper clothes. We only go for the high.
Niggas when they reach for these niggas. That's nigga, bro. Like if you really work hard, chat, you could also do it, bro. Whatever you wanna do.
Year and some change. I'll show you exactly where I worked at. Where I get where I get on that register, I'm gonna bring you up right now. I swear to God.
That's what you used to do?
I'm working because I did not want to be back bathroom and sit on the floor. Shit.
In America, bro. This nigga was in high school, $200, bro. $200 is not a lot. Bruh, what am I doing? 200 is like 3K for 3 bands.
When we was kids, he called me one time, he like, soon he got that camera.
So I was like,
Incident happened on Monday, October 20th of this year.
remember, it was his PlayStation name.
Body, and that's probably what he was doing.
I got 80. Anybody else want to bet? Anybody?
Damn, that's crazy. Dub actually had a twin, bro. This is the first time I see the both of them on like a video. Most of the time I ain't never seen it. Like I've never seen like them on a clip together. I knew that in a video of Dub and him together. That's crazy. These niggas really lived their life, bro.
I got $80. I got $9,800 for a circle. Anybody? Why you need water? That's just stupid.
What?
Twin brother, me feel better. You know who killed my brother? My brother didn't deserve it.
Religious views battle me, believe in Christianity, you in the gates of heaven, that's the only thing that settled me. I wanted you to see me walk across the stage, chapter in my life, I wish you made it to the next page.
Long live my big brother Darion. People told me I was, but I am.
Like evictions, going through stuff like that, losing family members, and just like, growing up in the struggle.
Through everything, you know what I mean? Persistent. Persistent, bro.
People told me that I wouldn't be successful, happy, and wealthy in life. Those who want it to happen, those who watch it happen, and those who make it happen.
And, everybody doubted me, like, you're not gonna be valedictorian. And it just made me want to go harder.
I may not know each and every one of you, but I know that you all have a daily individual, which only is gonna grind.
Today is the big day for
Niggas still had the high top, bro. Still had the high top. Fresh, you could see this bro just came out of high school, fresh out of high school. You feel me?
me. Nigga going to college, you know what I mean?
I just wanted to experience it. Like, I'm a first generation college student, so nobody in my family been to college except for me.
Gotta find yourself. Gotta leave a nest. Gotta leave Pontiac and go find a new place. When I say get most lit, just caught a vibe and was just vlogging and stuff like that, vlogging my college experience and all of that. And I started. It's like the start of my sophomore year. Crazy. Hella crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Got 6 more human. Now I got 400,000.
Crazy.
Feel me? 399. 997. Man, how much money y'all need to be making to drop out? Gang. This is my main channel, Pontiac Made DDG. The channel every day they got 400K, and I have 400K. Go to LA. the first big risk I ever took, dropping out of college for sure.
Thinking about my cousin who ain't get this chance. Thinking about my ex who ain't trust my plan. She said, LA change you. I say that's the plan.
No waiting.
The men pull weight on my chest, but I knew I had to lose home just to find my best. From Pontiac to the hills, that's the move I chose. Turn my heartbreak on my L's into different clothes, into different cribs, different views, different shows.
Ooh, y'all saw what I look like just now. Y'all be so pissed. This is why I hate niggas, man. Can't stand when niggas be like, I'm outside. The people I looked up to live in the corner of one of them in LA.
It's a different feeling. It's a different feeling, brothers. We don't know. So LA, obviously, boy. LA now is like LA's on a whole nother level.
I had nothing like that. I would go somewhere
It
like
changed.
Beverly Hills.
It just I'm sure it just changes also like your perspective and your point of view of the world, because you seeing a whole nother side, thought process and your thought pattern, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Just being in another city and not being in it, bro. Look at what he did.
Okay, I really want to get it. I'm gonna leave him upload. I ate, man. But we're near rich. Cause I got declined yesterday. Oh, I knew he wasn't gonna get the car when we fly. But that is hilarious. Yeah, people just hate, man. Of course, he didn't have an appointment because he seen that I was $60,000.
20,000 on the whip, and he made 100,000 after it.
Super excited, man. I'm super excited. But I don't know why I just let that sink in, okay? Yesterday I got declined, but I told y'all if you don't quit and you just keep going.
Car from me, Century West BMW, you got it.
Try to tell y'all, man. That's how they work. It's all marketing at the end of the day. It's also inspiration for the youth. This is what y'all like.
Welcome to the
Just years, Palmers, Theratins. You doing it so you
Can you get smaller? No, we can't. Lot of 2 months. This is 2 months. This is my first mansion. What's wrong with me? Voila, this is the kitchen. This is where everything will be made. This is where the kitchen will be. This is the sink.
What's good, YouTube?
mansion, like, for real.
Straight to. I had this house for a very long time. The renovation, the everything. You know what I'm saying? The house is not 100% finished, but you guys have been asking for it. So, like I said, don't be doing too much. Now, like I said, don't be doing too much. Now we're today is Mother's Day right now, so we're doing a barbecue.
I never really wrote buying a crib. The more stands than out the my financial buying a crib. The more stands than out the my financial maturing. You know what I mean? I would usually go buy me a Rolex. You know what I'm saying? Making the money out the crib. Making smart investments.
There's people to this day that watch me every single day that has never listened to one of my songs. They just choose not to listen. Like, nobody really wanted to like do songs with me or nothing like that. Like, I had to put favors on the back.
Shit work.
And let them.
I'm coming back. Yo, till I feel it. What is that? No.
Catch up.
And music is my true passion. I take a lot of pride in my music, and I believe that I'm a great artist, and I believe I make great music, and I enjoy listening to my own music, and that's all that matters to me.
Yeah.
Kind of like a lot of people say, I don't like to say it, but you know, I put my family in position to make money for themselves in the.
And when people had negative things to say, but he was like, bro, I'm thinking about quitting school. I'm making 30 bands a month. I'm like, this nigga lying. Because I didn't know what become a YouTuber. A lot of people said no. I told you you're going to be the best at what you know. Why are you scared? I'm going to pick you up. This really it's my truth.
Follow my little brother on his YouTube channel. Right after this particular clip, there.
Give me some time. Just give me some time. Trust me. I'm gonna buy you that. I'm gonna buy you Birkin, whatever you want. Trust me. Give me time.
So you can kind of get, like a drift of things. So, do me that favor. Go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube channel. And in the future,
she inspired me to do YouTube, and she made that whole video. She inspired me to do YouTube, and she made that whole video for me. So.
Are you serious? Oh! Bust down, TT, nigga! TT, nigga!
Dad too, to move like starting, and she loves it now.
13.
Good for you.
My God, I'm 42.
Yeah, around this for a beautiful. Yo. Hey, boy, I want this nigga so bad. I'm gonna get them, boy. Watch out.
What the fuck did you do that, girl? Yeah. That was just the late party.
You can't fit him? I'm finna move this shit. Should shake the shoe or something.
This one?
He's a pussy.
You didn't download.
Oh, wow, but
It's like it's whether I'm just at somebody that just love you and it's whether I'm just at somebody that just love you and I'm bigger the game. I feel like you can make it. Continue.
Took a flight out west with a dream and a prayer. Didn't know I took a flight out west with a dream and a prayer. Didn't know we elevated. Now look at my son and it hit different. Now look at my son and it hit different.
Oh. Okay, I don't know how to start this book.
See what I did? Called pattern recognition confirmation of the recency bias.
That's your face. That's your face. Wait. Oh no.
Look.
Wait. Oh no.
Looks I'd say like a good. Yo, height is carried. Looks I'd say like a good. Yo, height is carried. Like you have a good face. Yo, height is carried. Like you have a good face.
Alright, okay.
No.
Boy, no way, boy.
This can't be mad.
Alright, babe, bro, babe. Let's hit this video.
No.
Bro,
I'm
this
kidding,
hard.
I'm kidding.
I didn't, bro.
No,
What?
but 9 looks.
What you saying my height? That's crazy.
No, cause like.
Village, we're vlogging today. We're just at like a little.
Funny you should ask. I mean, Pack is a well-organized folder.
Allegedly. Then when she's in CPC, she's getting chopped by Chief Man.
Available at shopcheapman.com for only 100 rand. Now,
Oh yeah. Everybody's for everybody. Everybody's for everybody.
What's so funny? What the fuck? Okay, sorry. This is what we're doing.
Everybody.
What's so funny? What the fuck?
Okay, sorry. This is what we're doing in Airbnb. This vlog's probably coming out live. International snacks. Did I get it? Let me show you the bill. For snacks, guys, for this bag. One singular dingular bag. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Guys. Vidi. Where is it? Where is it? Guys. Vidi. Vidi, Dios.
I can close that thing.
Show me the underneath of yours.
No.
Show me the underneath of yours.
Don't do this to me, Matt. Matt,
Show me the underneath of yours.
Don't do this to me, Matt. Matt. Cut that out.
Okay, I'm gonna show you the snacks that I bought, and you're gonna rate them.
Okay.
Okay. The pretzel, and you're gonna rate them.
Okay.
Okay. The pretzel pieces, but they're new, and they're a
I
snack.
didn't try, but it's she's gone.
4. I had to throw a compliment in there so I could get the rating bombard.
Pineapple's 10.
Okay, Odin is the best. And then
10.
okay, Odin is the best. And then water only. Water only. What? Only water. That's about it. Close about them. Wait, let me bring it closer for you. Alright. Quick announcement for all my football boys and girls. Bet Boys FC on I. Football boys and girls. Bet Boys FC on I. Yeah. Dude, this was gonna go grab. Coming from here, you go to Adonis' TikTok. All that shit that she posts about her clubbing gents, it's from me. I'm the one. I'm the captain now. I'm sorry. Is this a pimple? Ew! Alright, let's go chop, bro. Let's go. We gone. Shoot. Control. Shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
What the hell are you talking about? This is a very discombobulated outfit.
Let's cover the face.
No.
Let's get it, man. And I talk.
Cover this Joburg boy. Huh? Wait, don't do me. I was feeling myself with a black sweater, but then I looked down and I was like, the brands are not branding. Hey, stop this.
Oh my day.
Cover rented out the big boy bra sport.
I would have. She was looking like this.
Oh, but you're from Joburg, so we know you cheat. Put it up on me.
Thank you.
Yeah?
That's good.
Also?
I want to take a video of you trying the complimentary one.
Okay. Can I trust you to take a video?
No, I'll do my best.
Vet du, känns måste pappa. I don't know to watch because I'm really lucky in 1 hour.
This is a $100 bill. You probably have one in your wallet right now. You've spent thousands of them, but you've almost certainly never thought about what it actually takes to make one, or why it's nearly impossible to fake. Right now, inside a heavily guarded facility in Fort Worth, Texas, sheets of $100 bills are rolling off a press at 10,000 sheets per hour. Each sheet holds 32 notes. That's 32,000 individual bills every hour from a single press. And that press is one of many. But what makes these ink or the design? It's the fact that nearly every square inch of what you're looking at is engineered to be impossible to copy. And the process that gets it there is one of the most precise manufacturing operations in America. It starts with the material itself. Pick up any bill in your wallet. Feel it between your fingers. That texture, slightly rough, almost like fabric. That's not what you'd expect from paper. And there's a reason for that. It's not paper at all. Company, Crane Currency out of Dalton, Massachusetts. Crane has held the sole contract to supply U.S. currency substrate since 1879. 140 years. One company, one product. Nobody else is legally allowed to possess this material. If the dollar bill has a godfather, it's a paper mill in Massachusetts, and just possessing their product without authorization is a federal offense. Look closely at any bill. Really, a thin plastic, hold any bill, $5 or higher up to the light, and you'll see it. A strip reading USA followed by the denomination. Put that same dollar bill glows green, a 50 glows yellow, and a $100 bill glows pink. Each denomination has its thread in a different position too, so a counterfeiter can't bleach a 5 and reprint it as a 100. The thread would be in the wrong spot. Think of it like baking a piece of string into a loaf of bread. You can't add it after, and you can't pull it out without destroying the whole thing. And on the $100 bill specifically, there's something else woven into the paper that took over a decade to develop: a blue ribbon. You can see it here, about 6 millimeters wide, running vertically through the note, the inch wide. This is Crane's motion micro-optic technology, and it's considered the most advanced anti-counterfeiting feature on any banknote in the world. No known printing or copying technology can replicate it. And all of that is before a single drop of ink touches it. The paper alone would get you arrested, but so far, it's just a canvas. The first stage is offset printing. For bills $5 and above, large rollers coated in specially formulated ink simultaneously print subtle background colors on both front and back in a single pass. These are faint washes of blue, peach, and orange you see behind the portrait on a modern 20 or 50. The $1 bill skips this step entirely, which is why it looks and feels slightly different from everything else in your wallet. The machines running this process are 50 feet long and weigh 70 tons. They churn out 10,000 sheets per hour, and nothing is left to chance. Physically impossible. A master engraver at the Bureau of Engraving and Printing, one of maybe a dozen people alive who can do this, sits down with a tool called a burin and hand carves the design into soft steel, backward, at microscopic scale. Benjamin Franklin's face on the 100, that's not printed from a photograph. It's carved, line by line, into metal. A single portrait can take months to complete, and if the engraver's hand slips on cut number 10,000, that original engraving becomes a master die. But you can't print millions of bills from one die. It would wear out almost instantly. So the BEP had to figure out how to make perfect copies of something that was specifically designed to be impossible to copy. Here's how they do it. The master die is hardened through heat treatment. The transfer roll is pressed against it under enormous force. Printing plate, transferring the image back into recessed grooves. Here's how they do it. The master die is hardened through heat treatment. Then a soft steel cylinder, the transfer roll is pressed against it under enormous force, picking up the design in raised relief. That roll is hardened, then pressed against a soft steel printing plate, transferring the image back into recessed grooves. This process repeats to fill an entire plate with 32 note impressions, one for each bill on a sheet. Those plates are then chrome plated to survive what comes next. Those intricate geometric patterns behind every portrait, not drawn by hand. No human could replicate them freehand. Self-destructs in the copy. Now comes intaglio. This is where you can feel the difference. The intaglio press forces the paper into the engraved grooves of those chrome-plated steel plates under enormous pressure, thousands of pounds per square inch. The paper is physically pressed into the recessed lines, picking up ink from inside the engravings. That's why when you run your finger across a genuine bill, you can feel the raised texture of the portrait and the lettering. That's because no home printer or copier on earth can produce it. If two separate passes through the intaglio press, each pass still runs at 10,000 sheets per hour. And the ink used in intaglio printing isn't ordinary ink. It contains magnetic particles. But there's more hidden in the ink than magnetism. Infrared properties are baked into every bill. Some portions are visible under infrared light, others aren't, but only machines can read. And here's something most people don't realize. The intaglio ink takes 3 full days to dry, 72 hours. Those sheets sit in controlled environments the entire time before the next stage. Rush it and the ink smears. The entire production line is built around that weight. The hidden in the design is microprinting, text so small you need a magnifying glass to read it. The United States of America is written across Franklin's collar. You will. If those letters are blurry or illegible, you're holding a counterfeit. Then there's the bell in the inkwell, a copper-colored image of the Liberty Bell sitting inside a replica of the Sing inkstand used to sign the Declaration of Independence, as the large 100 numeral in the lower right corner. Stage 3 is the letterpress, officially called COPE, the Currency Overprinting Processing Equipment. This is where Federal Reserve. The serial numbers follow a specific format of 11 characters, a mix of letters and numbers. Pull out a $100 bill and look at the green serial number. If it starts with something like PB12345678C, here's what you're reading. That first letter, P, tells you the series year, and in this case, 2017.
The world's first AI agents that natively collaborate with humans.
Of that series. Every combination is unique. No two bills on Earth share a serial number. And those 12 Federal Reserve districts, Boston through San Francisco, each assigned a letter, A through L, mean that every bill in the country can be tracked back to the exact bank that put it into circulation. For bills $10 and above, this stage also applies the color-shifting ink to the large denomination, extremely difficult to counterfeit. Every bill is now one of a kind. But the BEP doesn't take anyone's word for it, not even their own. Once printing is complete, the deduction speed. The system compares each note against a digital reference standard, checking everything from ink coverage and color accuracy to alignment and defects invisible to the human eye. Any note that fails gets pulled. Collectors pay a premium. The sheets are then guillotine cut, first into strips, then into individual notes. Every bill comes out exactly 6.14 inches long and 2.61 inches wide. Those dimensions haven't changed since 1929, and they have to be precise because ATMs, vending machines, and bill counters are calibrated to reject anything that doesn't match. Notes are banded into straps of 100, color-coded by denomination, blue for ones, violet for 20s, gold for hundreds. Straps become bricks. Bricks go onto skids, and those skids are locked inside armored trucks operated by carriers like Brinks and Loomis. The Federal Reserve doesn't just hand out new money, it replaces worn currency. Banks deposit beat-up bills, the Fed inspects them, destroys the unfit ones, and sends fresh replacements. It's a constant cycle, and it moves roughly $480 million in new currency per day. It costs roughly 8 cents to print a $1 bill. A 100 costs about 14 cents. Let that land for a second. 14 cents to produce something worth $100, and it'll last. A $1 bill survives about 6.6 years before it's too worn to circulate. An estimated 60 to 80% of all $100 bills end up outside the United States. As of 2024, there's $1.9 trillion in $100 bills circulating around the world. That's 82% of all U.S. currency by value in a single denomination. The $100 bill isn't just America's most secure note, it's the world's most trusted store of value. And it's also the most counterfeited denomination internationally. High-quality fakes, so-called superdollars, have been attributed to state-level operations. The 2013 redesign with the 3D blue ribbon was specifically designed to stay ahead of that threat. But that's only half of American money. The other half doesn't come off a printing press. It gets stamped into existence under tens of tons of force. It all starts with massive metal coils, 13 inches wide and 1,500 feet long, a length of 4 football fields. The leftover metal, it piles up so fast workers can rake it like aluminum leaves. All of it gets shredded and recycled. Nothing gets wasted. But what those blanks are made of matters more than you think. Pennies are exactly nickel alloy. Just cool trivia. That's why they feel different in your hand and sound different when they hit the counter. The Mint operates 4 facilities: gold, silver, platinum, and palladium. Between Philadelphia and Denver alone, they produce billions of coins every year. Next comes heat, 1,500 degrees Fahrenheit in
What if I could build an app that works my way with Base 44? My work moves fast. My tasks, priorities, and deadlines change every day. But to
I might pass out.
Inside an annealing furnace running in
a
sealed, oxygen-free atmosphere. Because at those temperatures, any exposure to air would oxidize the metal and ruin the surface before it ever gets stamped. The blanks come out soft. The citric acid strips away surface grime and, for penny specifically, removes copper oxide without dissolving the plating itself. The lubricants prevent the hot blanks from fusing together. After washing and drying, the blanks pass through an upsetting mill, a machine that squeezes each blank through a groove slightly narrower than its diameter, raising a thin rim around the edge. That rim isn't decoration, it's engineering. Without it, the coin would expand and flat. Coins were wider, thinner, and a pain to carry in bulk. The rim also serves as the first line of defense against counterfeiting. Mint inspectors check every batch to confirm the rim is present and the dimensions are correct. An increasing volume of counterfeit coins has been seized at American ports of entry in recent years, so the inspections matter. The blanks, now officially called planchettes, are ready for striking. This is the most insane step in the entire process. 2 hardened steel dies, one carrying the observed design and one carrying the reverse, surrounds the planchet during the strike, forming the edge. On dimes and quarters, that collar has tiny grooves cut into it, and the pressure is serious. Tens of tons, delivered in a fraction of a second. Modern presses run at over 750 coins per minute. Philadelphia operates 63 presses. Denver has 54. The dies themselves are works of precision. Original designs are sculpted as large plaster models, then reduced to coin size using a Janvier reduction lathe. Master hubs create master dies, which create working hubs, which create the working dies that actually strike coins. They wear out after a few thousand strikes and get swapped constantly. Every struck coin passes through automated inspection. Weight, diameter, visual quality. The ones that fail meet the waffler. And yes, that is its actual name. This machine bends and deforms rejected coins with a waffle-like pattern, making them impossible to pass off as real currency. The scrap gets recycled, though some waffled coins end up as collectors' curiosities. The coins that pass get counted by machine, weighed and bagged in heavy canvas sacks so dense they can only be moved by forklift. Those bags ship to Federal Reserve banks, which distribute them to commercial banks across the country. Here's the thing most people don't know. The penny cost 3.07 cents to make. The nickel cost 11.18 cents. Both have cost more to produce than they're worth every single year since 2006. Dimes and quarters, though, those are the money makers. A quarter costs about 9.5 cents to produce, giving the government over 15 cents in profit on every one. The 50-state quarters program alone generated an estimated $6.3 billion in revenue because millions of Americans collected them instead of spending them. In late 2025, the Mint finally stopped producing pennies for circulation. Still legal tender, still wedged in your couch cushions or behind the washing machine. But the factory line went quiet. 14 cents to make, 22 years before it wears out. That's the $100 bill in your wallet. But what happens when a government decides to make perfect